Ever wondered what it would be like to share a cage with a lion? Keep watching, this video shows exactly that. At first, it might look like a harmless game to the man's friends watching from outside, but they don't seem to realize how dangerous the situation truly is. Even though the lion appears to be playing, its immense size and strength could seriously injure, or even kill, someone in seconds. Inside the cage, the terrified man does his best to stay calm as the curious predator paws and nudges at him. His fear is completely understandable. After all, just imagine being trapped face to face with one of nature's most powerful hunters. The video begins with a man calmly petting a lion, a moment that quickly takes a terrifying turn. Without warning, the lion's demeanor shifts, and what seemed like a peaceful interaction becomes a scene of panic. The handler struggles to restrain the powerful predator as it lunges toward the frightened man, who scrambles to escape within the narrow enclosure. Petting a lion is incredibly dangerous. No matter how tame they may seem, they remain wild animals capable of unpredictable and deadly behavior. Thankfully, the handler manages to regain control of the situation, allowing the shaken man to leave unharmed. In British Columbia, a man's peaceful hike took a terrifying turn when he found himself being relentlessly stalked by a fearless mountain lion. The encounter begins when he spots the stealthy predator creeping through the tall grass ahead, prompting him to pull out his camera and record the chilling moment. For several tense minutes, the two lock eyes in a silent standoff.
This is really freaky. That is a mountain lion, and he's stalking me.
Until the mountain lion decides to move closer, its curiosity turning the situation into a nightmare. Frozen in fear, the man can only watch as the predator circles him.
Hey, Mr. Mountain Lion. How are you doing?
Testing its ground and sizing him up. After another nerve-wracking stare-down, the video cuts to the man further up the trail, only to reveal that the lion is still following him.
Stay back. Stay there. I'm not afraid of you.
Eventually, and to his immense relief, the big cat finally loses interest and disappears into the wilderness, leaving the shaken hiker standing in stunned disbelief. The video opens with a group of tourists in South Africa, excitedly snapping photos of a majestic male lion lounging peacefully in the sunday. At first, the big cat appears unbothered by the attention, calmly surveying its surroundings as the cameras click away. However, as a territorial and fiercely protective animal, the lion's patience quickly wears thin. In an instant, it decides to remind the tourists who truly rules the savannah.
When they're full, their stomachs stand like this.
Charging toward them and sending waves of panic through the group. Luckily for everyone, the lion halts halfway through its approach, sparing the terrified onlookers from what could have been a deadly encounter. On a bright, sunny day in South Africa, a group of men set out on what was supposed to be a routine safari expedition. Everything seemed to be going perfectly as they admired the magnificent predators wandering across the plains. But the calm didn't last long. Out of nowhere, one of the male lions began walking straight toward them.
Quickly, let's go back. Quickly. Go.
At first, they tried to remain calm, backing away slowly to avoid provoking it. Unfortunately, the territorial lion wasn't ready to let them go so easily. As panic set in, The men fired several warning shots into the air, desperately trying to scare the beast off while sprinting for their lives. The lion's roar echoed through the grasslands as it continued its pursuit. After a tense standoff, the massive predator turned and walked away, sparing them. Shaken but alive, the group decided to keep their distance this time, capturing the incredible scene safely from afar. While driving through a nature reserve, a family's peaceful outing took a terrifying turn when not one, but two lions suddenly attacked their vehicle. The footage begins with the passenger filming a lion calmly walking nearby, until the unexpected happens. In an instant, the massive predator charges, forcing the driver to accelerate in a desperate attempt to escape. Just as the family begins to catch their breath, thinking the danger has passed, two more aggressive lions emerge and give chase. Fortunately, the family manages to get away unharmed, but the encounter is one they'll never forget. A group of tourists got the shock of a lifetime after their hike took a terrifying turn at the Pandoro Game Lodge in the Greater Kruger National Park. The video begins with the group eagerly following fresh lion tracks, hoping to catch a closer glimpse of the majestic predator. Before long, they find exactly what they were looking for, but the encounter quickly turns into a nightmare. The lion suddenly reacts, unleashing a terrifying display of dominance that leaves the group frozen in fear. After a tense standoff, the massive animal finally backs off, disappearing into the thick bush that surrounds them. Thankfully, no one was harmed. But the chilling experience is one the tourists will never forget. During a South African safari, what began as a peaceful evening drive quickly turned into a heart-pounding encounter for one woman. Everything seemed perfectly normal as she parked her car to watch a pride of lions strolling down the road ahead. Instead of driving away like most would, she chose to stay completely still as the massive predators began passing right beside her vehicle.
Look at them all just coming down. Apparently they've been looking at Impala for the last little while, so they're hungry. They're definitely in sort of alert hunting mode. They're coming right past the vehicle. This is incredible.
For several tense minutes, she and her cameraman sat frozen in silence, careful not to make a single sudden move while more lions surrounded them.
So I'm just gonna sit really still and stationary. I'm gonna keep talking. There's nothing quite like lions walking past you, that's for sure. Hello, good evening. It's lovely to see you have blood on your face. Yes, you do. What did you kill? They've all got blood on them.
She decided she'd had enough and quietly started the engine, ending one of the most nerve-wracking moments of her life. A shocking scene unfolds when a mentally unstable man jumps into a lion enclosure, instantly placing himself in a life-or-death situation. At first, there's a tense standoff between him and the lions, but it doesn't last long before one of the predators makes its move. The lions slowly close in, circling the man as he stands frozen, his stillness seemingly causing them to hesitate. Every second feels like an eternity as the onlookers watch in horror. Moments later, rescuers rush to the scene, And what happens next plays out like a scene straight from a thriller, a desperate fight to save the man before the lions strike.